everyone, it's me again. Me. Bringing you the latest Xbox news. Today, Friday. Weekend's here. Worry about today, don't worry about tomorrow. No, you must pledge your allegiance to the spider and the bat. Right. Okay, what are we talking about today? In today's news, let's do this. Xbox new Edge browser supports, get this, keyboard, Stadia, and Discord. Along with a new play later discovery feature. Discovery. So sounds like Discovery that's involved with WB Games. And it supports Stadia. Alright. And Discord. Last time I checked, Microsoft tried to buy Discord for $10 billion. But now it has keyboard and mouse support. Alright. Let's read it here. Microsoft announced a number of quality life improvement and new features coming to Xbox. The big new feature is Play Later, which allows you to curate your own list of titles from Xbox Game Pass, which you can come back to another time. The new tab will show personalized recommendations that reminiscent of Steam's Discovery menu. Alright. Next, the world's most beloved browser, Microsoft Edge, has been updated on Xbox One to the Chromium version, which shares the underlying code as Chrome that was released on Windows PC last year. Alright. Says here, according to The Verge, the new Edge support to keyboard and mouse means you can finally play Microsoft Excel on Xbox, as well as service as the web-based version of Discord. Perhaps more interestingly, as the new version of Edge runs under Chromium, Xbox players can now stream games through services like Google Stadia. This is technically no reasons why Edge shouldn't be able to run GeForce Now. But bizarrely, Nvidia blocks access using the browser. We'll see how long that lasts. All this ties in well with the recent addition of Game Pass streaming to Windows 10 Xbox app, which went live last week. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers have been able to stream Game Pass games from the cloud for a while. Of course, that simply added the ability to do so from the app rather than via a browser. Ever so slowly, it appears your console is becoming a full-fledged PC. But you know, that's the end of the article. Look, PCs will always run it. PC run things. No matter how much consoles try to get close to PC, PC is light years ahead of consoles. So, you know, consoles are dedicated, PCs are not. You get the point. So what it means is, like, dedicated means that you use what you got inside in the box. But with PC, you can expand your horizon and put whatever motherboard you want, put whatever RAM you want, put whatever video card you want, put whatever drive you want, put whatever power supply you want, water cooling, I mean, all that. PCs run it. Consoles will never catch up to PC, no matter how much they try to push that point. Consoles will always, PC will always be the master, and console will always be the student. Anyway, listen to these. Let me see these comments here. 24. All right, what are we talking about here? Oh, let's see what we got. What do we got? 24 comments. What? Okay, one player say, don't knock Microsoft Edge. Neither Now they're changed to Chromium. It's a worthy competitor to Google Chrome. I changed over a while ago and haven't looked back. Yeah, me too. When I got an Xbox One, I didn't look back. So I get the point. It says here, another person says, same. It's basically Chrome, but way less resource intensive. Even support all the name extensions I changed over a few months ago. Another person says, okay, I changed when they first switched to Chromium base. Feels like it's been over a year already. I much prefer it to Chrome. To be honest, I get all my reward points by using it. Link with Bing, can't forget Bing, and it's cleaner, quicker, and just as functional as Chrome. Honestly, I did say the ball's back in Google's court to improve Chrome. Okay. I am not a fan of console browsers, but I may have to go with this. I may have to give this a try. Sorry about that. Next person says, having a much better experience with Edge. It's got some great features and it's very customizable. Alright, next person, too many options under right click. Next person says, okay, if you can now use web apps such as Google Docs and the likes, the interesting takeaway is that an Xbox probably now does most of what an average user use a PC for. Make a Series S in particular a fantastic deal. Okay. Says here, another person says, okay, and since it looks like Chrome boxes start at 300 quids these days, that does indeed make the Series S look like even better value. Although Xbox does limit the amount of system resource allocated to non-game apps, so it needs some investigation to see how they compare in practice. Another person, he says, I feel like there was no happy face when that article was written. Cheer up, it's Friday. Right. Next person, he says, what did he say? He said, next, the world most beloved browser, Microsoft Edge. I know this is sarcastic, but Chrome memory leaks are still absurd. Edge, Firefox, and Opera are still better browsers than Chrome. Alright, Google, step your game up. It says here, type on the bloated as Chrome apps on my Google Pixel 4. Next person, he says, yeah, it really shouldn't be sarcastic. I actually exclusively use Edge now, aside from the random sites which requires something else. Is easily my favorite browser. So Firefox and Chrome got some issues. Alright, next person says, so does GeForce now recognize my Xbox controller as the input, or do I need M and K? Next person, he says here, it robs GeForce now actually blocks Edge, so it doesn't work. But from what I have tested, Stadia and Parsec do get controller inputs. Another person says, doesn't that go against what's said in the article? And another person, he was like, I update the article to reflect that. Apologies. And the next person says here, hasn't the player later feature been around for ages? I had several games in there for months. At this point, to be fair, I am in alpha skip ahead ring, but I was sure that was available to everyone already. As for the update, I actually might have to look into using Edge now, especially if the console one performs better than my aging laptop. And the next person says, can you stream PS Now games through a browser? I guess he was being sarcastic. Another person responded, no. Next person, I don't think it's possible. Another person says here, Chromium is my favorite browser for PC. No joke. Next person says, the remote play feature is not working for me. I can add the console on the Xbox PC app, and both PC and consoles are on the same network, but the Xbox PC app goes all dark and irresponsive whenever I try to use the remote play feature. I don't know how to fix that. Any help? And the next person says, is this the update that also shows Steam and Epic Store being used through Edge? And then next person says, as a website developer for 20 plus years, I am ecstatic to see Trident Internet Explorer finally drown. Next person says, yeah, I don't have to update. I don't have the update. And then last comment here says, have they fixed open link in new tab? The last update completely broke it, and it just opened a blank page. I take it they still ain't fixed eBay either. The sign in the page hasn't loaded for about a year now. I have given up hoping it will be fixed. Edit, and it says downvoted for asking a legitimate question. Anyway, that's the end of the that's the end of all the comments. So like I always told you guys before, that Microsoft, so wait a minute, you can use your Xbox with the new Edge browsers for keyboard, mouse, Stadia, and Discord. And like I've always told you since I've been talking about the Xbox, that Microsoft, they are all about infrastructure. And Phil Spencer gave the clue when he said sales ain't the end all be all to video games. So Microsoft is about infrastructure, and they're all about improving the infrastructure of Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox Series, S and X, even the 360, and go from there. They're always improving their networks. You know, I mean, they got Windows 11 that comes out on the 5th of next month, and you know, Xbox will get support for that. So Microsoft is just about infrastructure, and they're always about improving their network, and they never sit there trying to talk about sales all day. They might talk about it in a board meeting or something, or joke about it, but they're really about infrastructure. You know, so they can keep up with the demands of tomorrow. You know, so they're always moving, and they're always doing something. Remember, I told you that the entire gaming industry, I said the entire world run on Windows, but the entire gaming industry runs through Microsoft. Remember when I was talking about Game Pass, I said that. And if Chromium is given, if it looks like Chromium is going to take over where Google take over where Google if Google has the #1 spot right now, that means Chromium is on the verge of taking over as the #1 search engine. So competition is fierce in the computer tech industry, and you know, based on the comments I just read, a lot of people love that Microsoft browser. So Google right now got to batten down batten down the hinges right now, because Microsoft is coming. And because I remember I did a video months ago about Google and Firefox, and how they were losing people, you know. So you know, here comes Microsoft now. Here comes Microsoft now with Edge, and yeah, Microsoft is all about infrastructure, people, and you can see it, you know. And for those who got an Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, or the 360, they benefited greatly from this. So yeah, Microsoft is just moving right along, man. They never they never sit there and talk about sales all day, because the video game industry and the computer industry is bigger than that. So so they look at the big picture, and they're just doing their thing, man, improving that infrastructure that they're building. Yeah, and this is going to be good news for a lot of people who have who have Xbox One now. Now they got keyboard and mouse support. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box with this article. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or dark side. I'm gone. Peace.